Hey, it's Adam Bartholomew with Moorfield Real Estate with the one, the only Mike Jablonski.
Thanks for having me up, man. I appreciate it. Pretty house.
Yes, sir. We're at 1617 Shamrock Lane, Rocky Mount, and we're talking about how urgency is key in this market. The right real estate agent, the right lender. Communication is everything. Mike, what separates you from another lender?
You got to be accessible. I mean, this is not a 9-to-5 job anymore. You've got to be able to pick up the phone. You know, this is my office right here. If you need to reach me on the weekends, you need to reach me in the evenings. If you got questions, you got to have a lender like me to be able to respond to those questions as quick as you can, because this market goes just like that. And the first thing you see on the contract, if you ever write a contract for a house, is sense of urgency. You got to make things happen quickly. And like you said, communication is key. I've got to be able to tell folks up front what's happening, why it's happening to their loan, what we can do to make it better, or everything's going great, but you're going to hear that too. We're going to make sure that you know every step of the process, that I'm managing it. I'm the quarterback, and you're going to know what's happening from start to finish. That's key. I mean, that's the same thing in your life, right? Same thing in your doing.
Time is of the essence. You know, showing houses and having an agent or a lender accessible whenever you need one. I mean, a house can be popping up right now that you might want to go see. All right, if it takes 2 or 3 days to get up with your lender, that house is gone. So this is what we're talking about right now. Go ahead and get qualified first with somebody that is up front with you. It's not going to drag you out to the end and have a deal fall through. That is one of the worst things that can happen with a home buying experience, is to be led astray. All right, Mike's going to keep you up front, do everything it takes up front to do what it needs to be done to close the deal. I'm going to do the contracts, show the houses, accessible always. What else you got, Mike?
Information. I think you hit on it. Being able to give our borrowers, your buyers, all the information they need up front.
Right.
And being able to ask for you and me both, to ask our buyers and our borrowers the right questions about what's going on in their financial life, so that we can help them make the best decision.
That's right.
One thing I always say though is, you know, I don't want our buyers, your buyers, our borrowers, to let us tell them how much of a payment they should afford, how much house they should buy.
That's right.
Get a budget, decide on your own. Folks like Adam and I, the agent and the lender, are going to stick with what you want. If they're going to stick, if these agents and these lenders are going to stick with what you want, focus on what you're looking at instead of trying to convince you to do something bigger, something bolder, something a little bit out of your comfort range. You want somebody on your side who's listening to you, and I think that's where we really shine.
Customer service is what we're all about. If I do you right, if Mike does you right, you're going to have a great experience and talk about everybody, tell everybody about us. So, you know, just get qualified first. I talk to people all the time. We want to see the house first. Well, the problem, that worked 3 or 4 years ago, but not in June 2021. It's got to be urgency. It's got to be urgency. Get you an aggressive agent that is ready to go in the trenches with you, that's ready to go and negotiate with you, to make your offer stand apart. Somebody with wisdom that has been through deal after deal after deal, and get a lender that is the same way.
Exactly right. I've been at this almost 35 years. I don't know everything, and I got a lot of gray hair to prove it. But I'll tell you, being able to help our borrowers through the qualification process quickly, so you can get them to see a house, and they're armed with information, and they're armed with a qualification letter that they can make an offer and feel good about it. That's my goal. We go in, we're feeling good about the loan, we're feeling good about the borrower. All that's needed is for you to sell my house.
Right. And we work weekends. If you see a house on the weekend that you want to go see, call Mike, call me. We're ready to go at all times. That is what you need to set yourself apart, to get your offer accepted these days. So this is a little bit of wisdom we wanted to share with you. I'm Adam Bartholomew, Moorfield Real Estate, 252-544-1031. And Mr. Mike
Jablonski, Prime Lending, 252-292-8362. And I like imparting wisdom. That works well.
Sure.
Thank you.